Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. Happy Thursday, everybody. Welcome. I am Shane, the voice in the ether, and in the studio with me is, just before I get there, I've had a really rough day. And what I need is a hug. And you know what rhymes with hug? It's Doug, actually. Hello, Doug. How you doing today?
I had a rough day too, Shane. I won't lie. So, you know what? I'd happily give you a little Doug hug.
You know what? I would happily take a Doug hug.
Win-win.
Yeah, I like that your name actually rhymes with hug. Do you get approached like that ever?
No, normally people say my name it rhymes with love, and then you can seamlessly swap that out for in song titles. Like all you need is Doug.
Oh,
Doug can move mountains. That kind of
right.
stuff, you know? Yeah.
It doesn't technically rhyme with love though, does it?
No, it just swaps out in song titles a little bit.
Yeah, the lyrics.
No, you wouldn't sing
All
it.
you need
No.
is Doug.
Bum, 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 bum. Yeah, no.
I like it. I like it a lot. I like it a lot.
Good.
So my understanding is that it was last week, right, where we started that commission piece where you did a
Yeah.
sketch of
Let me grab the
a
sketch.
house improve. Yeah, let's pull that up. And then my understanding is today we're gonna be like I'm part of this.
You are.
This week you're gonna be working on that a little bit. Oh my god, it looks so good.
Thanks. Yeah, this week I'm going to be. So the client had asked for this particular size of canvas. So it's going to be a little different of a layout because, you put them side by side. Obviously, the paper is quite a bit larger. So I'm going to have to like scale that down. But what I want to work on today is really kind of play on kind of with what I think the color scheme is going to be. It has to be really colorful. And also, two, is just kind of like color blocking that in. Not a lot of detail, but just kind of like getting a vibe for where things are going to be and how they're going to play against each other color wise. So that's on today's tap.
So is color blocking like blocking in let's say a theater context where it's more like where things go and how things move?
Yeah, exactly. So I'll kind of like just take different tones of what colors I think the house might be and kind of place that in and almost kind of like the background. So for me, when I'm painting, I kind of like to work dark to light. So
Mm-hmm.
this might look quite dreary in the beginning, just because there'll be a lot of the darker shades of everything will kind of be there.
So even if the foreground's darker than the background, you do the foreground first?
I do the dark tones first, but I kind of work in back and forth. But yeah, I would have like the dark tones of the whole thing done and then kind of build from there at each section that would have more kind of mid tones and light tones to kind of bring those to life.
Cool.
Thanks.
Well, let's get going.
All right, I'm gonna like pretty up my palette.
Okay, while you do that, I'm going to think about a couple of things here. I'm going to pose a couple of questions to you and to the people at home, if there are any yet. And if not, they can, think about it when they rewatch this for the 7th time. So posing this question to you, what we were both talking about having like a not the best of days, sort of like what's your go-to to correct that? Do you have like a specific song or comfort food? Or
Oh
I
yeah.
know some people, like my mom turns to TV. Like, is there a TV show that is comforting?
Nope, not for me. It's I have to go walk by the ocean.
Oh, an old outdoor stroll. Old.
Yeah, it's I have to go be alone and just feel small next to the ocean. That's my jam. With a tasty coffee.
Oh, that sounds good.
I like coffee.
Yeah, that would reset anyone's day, I think. There's a lot of songs that'll do that for me. Reset the day. It's like it's got to be the right one for the right bad day. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah, what's kind of the jam of choice?
Well, I'll definitely hit up the Vandals would be one of my go-to bands for pepping things back up a little bit.
Yeah.
They're a punk band from the States, from California.
Sorry, I feel like
Otherwise,
I'm a little far away. I don't know. I got a new setup tonight,
uh,
if you may have noticed. It's kind of like switching it up.
I mean, I can hear you. Even when you're away from the mic, I can hear you.
Oh,
It's
good.
just a
Good.
little echoey, you know?
Oh, I'm sorry.
Is there any songs that'll pep you right back up?
Ooh. I can't think of anything right off the top of my head. No.
That's fair.
I think it's more like no, there really isn't just one. I wouldn't say that. It just, even if I'm not in a great mood and I want to still kind of stay in that not great mood, I'll just pick a different playlist. I don't have a particular song to snap me out of anything. But I usually find a song that will make me smile if I go looking for one. And it won't be one that I would have thought. I'll just be like, it'll be a line in the song and I'll be like, oh, right. Life's not that hard.
Well, freaking fair enough. Life's not that hard. Do you know that Tom Selleck turns 26 or 26? Could you imagine?
Wow.
He turns 76 today.
No.
Well, Tommy, Magnum PI, my friend.
Did you were you a big fan of that show?
I was a big fan of him. I don't know how much I like that show, and I also don't know how well that show would hold up.
Well,
I
they
haven't
made a new
seen it
one
for years.
They made
They
a new
did?
one. Oh yeah, they made a revamp.
With who?
I don't know his name, but I believe, yeah, like a car and stuff. I think he might have had the
Like
Ferrari again. And
the same
Higgins,
Ferrari.
yeah, well, no, a new one. But Higgins was a woman this time.
Oh, interesting.
Yeah.
John Hillerman was the original Higgins.
Oh yeah. Did you like him?
I liked him as Higgins.
Yeah.
Was
yeah.
he in? Do you remember anything else that he was in?
No, not at all.
He was. So Betty White had her own show.
She sure did.
Yeah, and he was the main man in that show.
Like her lover interest or what?
Well, so
The
she was the lead,
Oh, yeah.
and he was the male lead.
Gotcha.
I don't ever remember seeing that show. I just know it was a thing.
Yeah, I don't remember it at all either.
It's about. Okay, this is weird. Let me figure out what this is about. I want to know what the Betty White show is about. And this is
Was it
before
not like a
Golden
sketch?
Girls.
Yeah, was this like a sketch show, like kind of like the Carol
I
Burnett
don't think
show?
so. I think it was a sitcom. So let me tell you what Wikipedia has to say about it.
Okay, cool.
The Betty White Show is an American sitcom television series which aired on CBS from September 12th, 1977 to January 9th, 1978. 14 episodes were broadcast.
That's it.
That's it. Synopsis. Joyce Whitman, played by Betty White, a middle-aged actress, lands the lead in a fictitious police series, Undercover Woman, which was a parody of Angie Dickinson's Policewoman.
Okay. Yeah, I kind of remember Oh, sorry. Carry on.
No, go on.
Well, I remember hearing...
I'd rather hear your feelings than this.
Well, I think the thing is, if I recall, when she was going for the Golden Girls, they wanted her to play Blanche originally because the character from the Betty White show is very much like Blanche. And Betty was like, no, I want to play something more challenging. I don't want to be stereotypical. So, and I don't know that,
Okay.
and I'm not sure that Rue was up for Rose, and they switched them or anything. But yeah, I remember that was kind of something that was said. I was like, oh, that's interesting.
Undercover woman Joyce is thrilled with the show, but less than pleased to find that the director is her ex-husband, John Elliott, played by John Hillerman, whom she unfondly refers to as an old pickle puss.
Yes, sir.
He responds in kind.
What's a young pickle puss?
I don't know, but an old one sounds gross.
Yeah, it really does. Hey, Betty, thanks for keeping it fresh.
Old pickle puss. So that's an interesting connection between Hillerman and
yeah,
Betty
wouldn't
White.
have thought Betty and him had history.
Yeah, when did yeah, Betty White was on Password, a whole bunch of stuff in the early 50s movies wise.
Oh yeah?
When was Golden Girls?
80s.
80s. 83, Daytime Emmy, Outstanding Game Show Host.
Betty?
Yeah.
Cool.
And she was deemed the first lady of game shows. Just Men was the name of the game show? I've never even heard of that.
That doesn't even sound appropriate.
So she did some stuff with Rue in Mama's Family. Do you remember that show?
I do not. My question is, should I?
You know Carol Burnett's sketch with the old lady, the grandmother.
Yeah.
Yeah. So that's like the Mama's Family matriarch.
Oh, like Big Mama's house or that kind of stuff?
Yeah, exactly.
Oh, okay.
No, so Carol Burnett show had a sketch called The Family, and she played like a grandmother, even though she wasn't.
Okay.
I don't know if you remember any of that stuff, but
No.
that sketch led to Mama's Family and that Eunice show. This is all very old. This is when I was a child.
Well, I don't know any of this.
That's fair.
So this is like a real education time. This is like date talk. Is this what you like woo everyone with when you're dating them? You're like, Betty White was on this show. She was amazing.
Maybe why I get no dates.
Well,
hey Flux, how you doing? How you doing this Thursday?
Hey.
I'm trying to find the story that you mentioned where, yes, White was originally offered the role of Blanche, and Rue was offered the role of Rose, the two characters being similar to roles they had played in the Mary Tyler Moore and Maude, respectively.
Gosh, I didn't realize all those women worked together for quite some time.
Yeah. The director of the pilot suggested that since they played similar roles in the past, they should switch roles.
Oh, it wasn't them that thought of this. My apologies.
White originally had doubts about her ability to play Rose until the show's creator took her aside and told her not to play Rose as stupid, but someone as terminally naive, person who's always believing the first explanation of something.
Cool.
Yeah, that's neat. That's neat.
Yeah, I like that.
Yeah,
I like that
mostly
story.
Right there.
There's times I do okay here and there.
But back to Tom Selleck, because it's his 76th birthday today,
Yeah.
January 29th, born January 29th, 1945. I also want to see about this new Magnum PI show that you're talking about here.
I don't know that you need to, but I mean, you certainly can.
I'm just curious, like, why they...
Well, I think there was a spell where they're like, let's just bring everything back that once made money.
It does seem that way, right? There's a ton of reboots, and some of them worked and some of them didn't. I can't see this working.
Yeah, I mean, you'd have to have like, because I mean, Tom was a big sex symbol then, wasn't he?
Oh yeah.
Like
Look at
people
his
liked him in his
mustache.
well in those short shorts.
Yes, he wore incredibly short shorts and drove a Ferrari.
I
That
thought like
wasn't
a
his.
no, it wasn't his, and I was pretty sure a nut's gonna fall out at any given moment. Like that's maybe that's what kept the viewership up. They're like, ooh, maybe this is the episode.
Ooh, maybe we get a little
Oh,
little
peekaboo.
little left ball action.
Yeah.
Um,
I know my
what do I?
sister-in-law. She was sure waiting for that.
He's like 6 something, right? Like he's like 6'4". He's a tall fella.
Yeah, and he likes guns.
Oh, he does. He likes guns.
Yeah, he got into some trouble there. I think he's a big NRA fella.
Wow, there's 2 seasons of this show. The
what show?
Oh,
the reboot.
The reboot.
And not the cartoon.
No. This is weird. Who is in this?
A fella.
A fella, yeah. A fella and a couple ladies.
Mm. Sounds like a good show. Sounds like Three's Company.
Jay Hernandez.
Yeah.
I don't know that person. I'm going to look them up. Jay Hernandez and Perdita Weeks.
That's a really nice name, Perdita.
Perdita, I like it as well. It's very Peruvian.
Mm.
Actor, fashion model, Javier Manuel Hernandez Jr. Oh, almost sounds like a baseball.
It does sound like a baseball name.
Montebello, California.
That's where he lives?
That's where he's from, yeah. From 98 to 2000, he played Antonio Lopez on the NBC series Hang Time. Don't know that at all.
Oh.
Hit success with his role opposite Kirsten Dunst in Crazy Beautiful. Okay, so that's probably his claim to fame. Don't know that guy. Don't care. Perdita Weeks. Born in Cardiff, Wales.
Oh yeah, I was gonna say Welsh.
Yeah. Interesting. I might watch one of these episodes. I mean, it made
Well,
it.
can you
2
do it
seasons.
after the show's done? I don't want you to.
No, I'm gonna watch it right now.
All right.
Let's all watch it together.
You do you then. Fine. Fine.
Oh, she does not look like anybody I've seen before.
But does she remind you of Pamela Anderson?
She more reminds me of Julia Roberts. She's got a big mouth.
Oh yeah. Do you like Julia?
What's not to like?
Mm-hmm. I think that's fair. I think she's well loved.
Yeah, I mean, she was good in the movies.
Yeah, and she made good money. I think she commanded big bucks there. Wow.
Wasn't she the highest paid actress for like 3 years running after Pretty Woman?
It wouldn't be right after that because that was her first movie. I thought it's pretty hard to be the highest paid woman.
Sleeping with the Enemy.
Yeah.
Aaron Brockovich. All those ones are big.
Yeah, Brockovich was huge, wasn't it?
Yeah, massive. What are we painting tonight? Doug's painting a house. A Peruvian house.
Yep. It's a gift for my client's mother's birthday coming up, and this is her mother's childhood house. So it's pretty cool and thoughtful idea.
Peru.
Yep.
This is the second week that we've dealt with this house? Or the third?
Second. Yep.
Second week.
Yep.
Did we talk much about Peru last time?
The food. You liked the food.
Right.
And then you liked it was kind of like a whiskey sour, like Peruvian style.
Oh, right. It was a Peruvian brandy sour.
Mm-hmm.
What was that called? It looks so good. I do like the sours though.
Me too, yeah.
Peruvian.
But I don't like them when they're too syrupy. Not my jam. Ha ha ha.
What did I say it was? Brandy, right? Brandy.
Yeah.
Pisco. That's it. Pisco sour.
That's the one.
Yeah. I'd like to try that. I've never tried it. I would do it. I would eat the food from Peru. Absolutely. You've never been to Peru, right? We talked about that.
Not yet. No, I would go, but I haven't been.
You've been to South America though.
I have, yeah. I've been to Colombia, and actually, well, Costa Rica is central, so I actually just Colombia.
Colombia. I have not been down there. It'd be neat. I'd like to go to Argentina.
Yeah. And
Chile. I'd love
Chile
to go
is supposed
to
to,
Chile.
yeah, that's what I was gonna say. It's supposed to be like really great. So for this one, Shane, oh sorry, I was just gonna say I prepped the size of this canvas earlier in expectation for this evening. So the black sides I've done because I want that to be pretty ready to go in terms of ready to hang. So I like to get that a couple coats as soon as possible because sometimes you have to be kind of particular with it when you're like putting it on, and you just hate to have like the side paint cover up the actual paint when you're kind of cleaning up the edges.
Side paint. What's with the side paint? I'm
Well,
gonna zoom in here on this other camera for a second.
Oh yeah. I would say the one on the right is a truer representation.
Okay, good to know.
At least of the green that I'm using for the sky.
Okay, so it's like a more aqua.
Totally, it's like that band from the 90s.
Is that the right band?
No. Yes.
It's not.
I think it's the Barbie Girl song.
Oh, who did the Venga band?
Well, I think that was the Venga Boys did the Venga Bus.
Oh, that makes complete sense. What? That sounds outrageous. Right. Okay. That checks out.
And then you talked about like then you mentioned the Bang and the Bus, and I was like, that's another thing altogether that we shouldn't talk about.
Barbie Girl.
That's the one.
Oh my god. Did they have any other hits? That was awful.
I don't think so. I think that was it.
Can you and that was massive. Roy, how's it going? Nice to see you. We're talking about Aqua. I don't know if you know this band. Man.
And it's fine if you don't.
Yeah, I foolishly mistook them for the Venga Boys.
I preferred the Venga Bus song of the two.
They're from Denmark.
Oh yeah.
Aqua. Danish Norwegian Europop music group. Multi-platinum crossover single Barbie Girl. Multi-platinum. So
would they be rich off that?
Yeah, that's a good question. I mean, what's platinum? 1 million records?
Unclear. I don't know.
I'm gonna check. I know in Canada it's different than the States.
Oh, is it? Oh, okay.
Platinum certification was introduced in 1976. It is for 1 million units of albums and 2 million for singles. So they sold, and they said multi-platinum. So
Yeah.
they sold at least 4 million singles of that song.
And that's when you used to buy music.
Yeah, absolutely. Because this was in 97.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
I'm just wondering, like, does anybody know Barbie Girl exactly? Is there any other song?
Not that I'm aware of.
One hit wonder group. They are definitely a one hit wonder. I'm just trying to think, like, is there even another? Do they even have another song?
I don't think so.
let me check their discography. They have 3 albums. Let's see what was on this. Happy Boys and Girls, My Oh My, Barbie Girl, that's the one we know. Good Morning Sunshine, Dr. Jones, Heat of the Night, Be a Man, Lollipop. Oh my God.
That sounds a lot like aligned with the Barbie Girl.
Yeah, Roses Are Red, Turn Back Time, Calling. I don't know any of those.
Turn Back
Absolutely
Time.
not.
That's a ripoff.
If I could turn back time.
Yep.
Schwappow.
You wouldn't be in Aqua, but you were.
DCMA'd right there. Because it sounded exactly like Cher.
Yeah, that reverb was like something else. Is that the right word? Maybe that's not the right word.
Sure. Absolutely it is.
The auto tune, that's the one I'm thinking of.
Oh, auto tune.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's it. That's only one song for sure.
Okay.
Well, speaking of one hit wonders.
Yeah.
What's the first one hit wonder that comes to your head?
Ooh, Milli Vanilli.
Oh, that is a good one.
Yeah.
That is a one hit wonder. Girl,
But they
you know it's true.
But they had other songs though. They kind of did actually.
Yeah,
so I don't
they have
know.
Blame It on the Rain.
Which everyone
Blame It
said
on the Rain?
blame it on cocaine was kind of a popular twist on that.
I
yeah.
see.
Yeah.
Just like everyone substitutes Doug for love in songs.
It's exactly like that. I mean, it's like it's hard to escape. It's been like a challenge my whole life. People to
So
sing
that's
songs
they were
in there.
definitely a one album wonder for sure.
Well, they were because they never sang. Remember, they were like old white men that did the songs and they lip synced everything. And then one of them couldn't handle it and he took his own life.
He did?
Yeah.
Wow. Yeah, that was crazy when that came out. And then they tried to go legit. They tried to do actual singing and everybody was like, yeah, no, that's not your strong suit. You guys look great, but that's about it.
Don't do that. Yeah, it's too bad.
They were German French.
Really?
Duo from Munich.
I didn't know that. For some reason, I'd assumed they were American.
Baby, Don't Forget My Number.
Oh, that's another one. Yep.
Yeah. Biggest hoax in music history is what some people are saying.
Oh yeah, it was huge.
Was huge. It was pretty funny.
And I remember they were supposed to come like New Brunswick, like for what was it that festival they used to have in Dieppe or Shediac?
Oh,
that one. But then they
Rolling Stones played it.
Yeah.
AC/DC played it.
Yeah.
Yeah, I know what you're talking about. Yeah, so Rob Pilatus crashed in disgrace and drug addiction after it was revealed that the group lip synced its songs. Yeah, that's sad.
Yeah, totally.
That's sad. Well, you know what else is sad as far as Ice Ice Baby? That's your one hit wonder song, Rowie. That's a pretty good one too.
That's good. That's really
good.
Yeah,
he didn't have many others, did he?
No,
and
that's a good one.
Huge. That was so massive.
It still is. Like, I mean, like, 'cause it's just so classic now that I think even when people hear it, they're like, "Oh yeah."
Well, what's funny is like that sample is a Queen song.
It absolutely is. Did they get in trouble for that?
Baby almost overshadowed. I think they did. Let me look.
I think they did too.
I have the power of the internet.
Oh my gosh, I have the power of a brush, so you're much closer to an answer than I am.
No, but we get to see you. We combine our powers, and then we have the powers of
Two
conversation.
men.
Let's see. Did they pay for that sample?
I'm vaguely remembering no.
Here we go. The Ice Ice Baby Under Pressure controversy is landmark copyright music case. It sparked discussion about the punitive actions taken in plagiarism cases. So, even though Vanilla Ice paid the price, some argue that it isn't enough to make up for the potential credibility lost by Queen and David Bowie, who are now linked to him through a collaboration they had no choice in joining.
Really?
So they're like, this guy and this piece of art is so bad that even connecting our names to it
didn't help.
Is detrimental to us.
Wow.
That's awesome. That's such what a good pick though, Roy. Honestly, it is such a one-hit wonder because I honestly, if you look, the only other thing that even came close from him was Play That Funky Music, which wasn't
that the same song?
Bad.
Or that was a different song?
It was like maybe it was a mix because it's a B-side of all these Ice Ice Baby singles.
Oh. Single babies.
Oof. Yeah, and then Rob Van Winkle was on all those like Dr. Drew, Celebrity.
Celebrity addictions and stuff. Yeah. Well, he had to make money somehow. I'm sure he spent it.
Well, he was big into motorbikes too, right?
Yeah. Did he get hurt at some point?
I don't know, but did you see his movie?
No. Did you?
No. How's the stream? I'm seeing some drop frames here. Everybody, let me know if we need to crank down the KBSs. 100.2%. It's not too bad.
I don't want people dropping rates, Shane. Might leave.
Well, I just don't want you stuttering, Doug. They need to be able to. Wow, I look away for like 4 minutes and you've like completed this thing.
No. I'm just color blocking. That's just blocks of color.
It's color blocking. It's blocks of color.
It's like blue blockers, only not.
Stream looks fine. Okay, thanks, Roy. So I'm gonna pick a one-hit wonder song.
Okay.
Achy Breaky Heart.
Oh, so good. How many? I mean, that to me, that's what started line dancing. Now, maybe it was around long before that. I don't know. Not my thing. But I mean,
that's your girl's papa.
Oh yeah. My girl.
I don't know what to call her. You're like your most loved artist of all time.
Apparently, I thought it was Pearl Jam all these years, but apparently not. Miley Cyrus is now the soundtrack of my life.
Billy Ray Cyrus. Oh my God.
Are you gonna be okay?
He released 16 studio albums.
What?
He released 16 studio albums, and the only song anybody knows that he did is Achy Breaky Heart.
Wow. Well, no, there's that one he just recently did. Broke Down Road. Old Town Road. That was pretty huge.
Actually, Roy's saying the same thing. He isn't the one-hit wonder guy now. What about Old Town Road that revived him? I haven't even heard that. What is that?
It's quite popular. God, I sound like an old man. It's quite popular.
It's quite good.
Yeah. It's catchy. You might love it.
I have to pull this up and listen to this quickly because I don't know, guys. You know what? He made so much money off of that Achy Breaky Heart, though. Oh my God.
Yeah. Like all the money.
So much money. YouTube. What's
So
it called? Old Town Road?
Old Town Road, yeah. And there was a lot of controversy over whether it was actually a country song or not. Because it went to #1 in the country hits, and then people were like, it's not a country song. But
Little Nas X. That's not. What?
see, you don't judge a book by its name.
It's featuring Billy Ray.
Correct.
This is not a Billy Ray song.
He's on there. So what I've done so far, Shane, I'm done with color blocking right now. So I've just kind of like laid in kind of the angles of the house. The base color is going to be like kind of terracotta, orangey rust. But to really make that pop, I wanted to play with more of a aqua sky to kind of have that green pull in more so than just a blue. The blue would be more of a complementary color, which would maybe give it a bit too much tension. So I wanted to soften that a bit and kind of play with that. And then also too with the warm greens in the front, they're not going to say that green, but this is kind of like the background color, and I'll layer that over to add more like texture and whatnot. And then just kind of figuring out kind of the anchor points of where the other details will end up later on. So yeah. It's step 1. So yeah, thank you.
Step 1. So we were talking earlier about we're gonna get off the one-hit wonders. We might come back to that though. This is a very popular topic for me.
Yeah,
because I do like that idea. The other topic that maybe we should get into it in some other episodes would be what's the most earwormy song you know. But let's just leave that question out there. I'll bring it back around sometime later. Just something to think about.
Heads up, I forgot to tell you offline, so I'll tell you online. I got a note from my Facebook page asking that maybe we should paint Canadian musicians, and they would their first request would be Buffy St. Marie.
Cool.
And then
that's,
Gord Downey.
That's great.
Yeah,
definitely. And you've done Gord before.
Yeah, I've done a few commissions of Gord actually. Yeah, so yeah, good times.
So I was gonna go back to Magnum PI for a second. Just a quick second, because I'm gonna bring it around to something else. But so today is Tom Selleck's birthday, but today is also the anniversary of the Challenger, and this is a sad event, obviously. it exploding and whatever.
Yeah.
But one interesting story that came out of that was that Big Bird was supposed to be on the Challenger.
On the Challenger? Not just like talking about it or something? Like on the
no
in the shuttle.
Yeah, in it. So you know how there was a teacher brought on, right?
Oh yeah.
So Big Bird, the puppeteer for Big Bird, had said, like, I once got a letter from NASA asking if I'd be willing to join a mission to orbit the Earth as Big Bird to encourage kids to get interested in space. And then he had been in talks with NASA about going up, and it was stated that he could go on the Challenger as somebody that would go on the Challenger as well.
Wow.
And so the fact that he didn't go is pretty good, because how would you broach that subject? Like,
yeah,
I'm sorry, kids.
Yeah, Big Bird's gone.
Big Bird's gone. He died on his way to space. Anyway, because of that, here's what I'm thinking.
Well, I've already started to pour out some yellow paint, if that's what you're thinking.
That's exactly what I'm thinking.
Right.
Me and you, we're on the same page here. And let me just
but is it the same book?
It's the same book page.
Oh, it's the cover.
And you know what this is gonna be? This is gonna be a Dare to Flare.
I love Dare to Flare.
All right, Dare to Flare. Dare to flare, everybody! You got to
That's-
challenge Dare to flare. Here we go. You're gonna paint.
That was me as a monster dancing, getting ready to paint. I love that.
Yeah, I haven't managed to get the music in there quite yet, but there will be some music where you'll be dancing.
Awesome.
So I think that, let's paint some Big Bird.
Yeah.
No, let's paint the Big Bird.
Okay, let's do it.
Can you imagine if Big Bird was on that? Oh my
No,
god.
I mean, are you a Big Bird fan?
Yeah, I mean, I remember Sesame Street as a kid. I watched it as a kid.
For sure. But was he was he your go-to
No,
favorite?
Snuffleupagus.
Oh, so you like the elusive ones.
I like Snuffleupagus because it's like he was not really well seen. He was an invisible. Only Big Bird saw him. Only Big Bird really knew who Snuffleupagus was.
Snuffy, they called him, wasn't it?
I just liked how they never believed Big Bird. He's like, he was just here. Shut
Right.
up, Big Bird.
Yeah.
Big dummy.
Yeah. You and your feathers. Go,
You
go to
and
that.
your
Go to that.
7 foot-
Go to that store and lay some eggs. I'm hungry.
So he was 8'2", Big
The bird. Wow.
Yeah, the big bird.
He should have played the basketball with Larry Bird.
Oh, I guarantee that happened. I'm gonna look it up, but I'm pretty sure that happened. Big Bird
Jordan was with Bugs Bunny, so yeah, it kind of makes sense.
versus Larry Bird. I'm sure they were on. I'm sure Larry Bird was on Sesame Street.
It'd be a little shocking if he wasn't, but
Well, there's a lot of memes about it. Epic rap battles of history, Larry Bird versus Big Bird.
really,
Yeah, that sounds pretty good. There is a bunch of photos of Big Bird wearing
a Celtics jersey.
Celtics 33 Bird jersey,
That's cool.
but I'm not seeing them together.
Oh well.
Missed opportunity, PBS.
Yeah.
Missed opportunity. We did talk about Oscar last week.
Is Oscar
It's
your
garbage.
favorite?
Garbage can, not garbage cannot.
Yes, it is true.
It's
It
very
is
motivational.
true. Yeah, I like it.
No, Snuffleupagus. Who's your favorite?
Mine?
Yeah.
Grover.
Yeah, Grover's pretty good. I also liked Ernie and Bert.
I did not like Bert.
Bert was kind of mean. Oh no.
Yes.
I liked. No. Bert was Ernie was the tall-headed one, right?
No, that's Bert. Ernie's the little round, lovable one.
Hey, Bert.
Yeah. He's just up for a good time. Don't give me a hard day. Just, let's just hang out and have a good time, Bert. Just chill the fuck out.
And so Bert was the not so
Yeah.
likable one.
But when they became a couple, I think Bert got nicer.
Yeah, well, being in the closet can really take a toll on your psyche.
As a Muppet, I would imagine.
Yeah, so it's just once he was out, maybe he just felt better about himself.
Yeah, he could finally love himself. For who
Finally
he really
be
is.
who he is. Yeah.
He
Absolutely.
could be his best
Bert.
Bert. I'm proud of him.
Good job, Bert.
I'm the best.
What about you guys out there? What's your favorite Muppet? Muppet Sesame Street character. Same
Yeah.
thing, I guess.
Yeah.
Were they made by it? No.
Jim Henson?
Different.
I think so. I don't know. I thought he was part of this, but I'm not entirely sure.
Let me look it up. Yep. In 1969, Henson joined the children's education television program Sesame Street, where he helped to develop characters. So yeah. Absolutely.
Cool.
Rolf.
Oh yeah, I liked Rolf. So on the Muppet Show, though, who was your favorite?
Oh, that's a tough one. Oh, that is a tough one.
There were so many good characters. I maybe it's easier to say the ones I didn't like.
Yeah, okay. Who didn't you like?
I didn't like. Is his name Scooter? He was kind of like the stagehand.
Yes, I think you're right.
Um,
Roy loved Oscar the Grouch.
yeah,
That was a good one.
Oscar's the bomb.
The Count was always really funny too.
Yep. I mean, you gotta love Miss Piggy.
Gotta love Miss Piggy. Gotta love Kermit.
Yeah.
Gotta love Gonzo.
Yeah.
Gotta love Animal. Gotta love Rolf.
Yep.
Gotta love the Swedish Chef.
Yes.
Yeah, there weren't many that were unlovable.
What did you think of the roosters with Gonzo, or the chickens?
That's pretty funny. I also really liked the balcony dudes.
Oh yeah, Waldorf and Stanley.
Yeah.
Hard not to like those guys.
Yeah, there's almost nobody, right? That
I
in that
even
whole
really
cast
like.
of characters.
I like the eagle guy too.
The eagle guy.
Yeah, he was always really
Sam.
dry.
Sam.
Good memory.
All right, Roey. Thanks for stopping in. It's lovely
Thanks,
to
Roey.
see you as
Yeah, have a
always.
good night, man.
Yeah, have a great night. We'll talk to you soon. Hopefully, we'll see you next week.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, there's such a talented group of people putting this stuff together. That's like looking back on Pee-wee's Playhouse, and there was a
Yeah.
documentary, and the amount of work that those guys put into that show
Yeah.
is insane. And they did it from nothing. Like they were working out of a soundstage, and some of them were like living there, and it's just like,
Yeah. No, I can imagine. It's a lot like our show.
very much like it.
I live here.
You know what's funny? I live where I am too.
Oh my gosh.
It's like we're not working out of a studio or nothing.
Nope. They had a studio.
Your Big Bird's coming along. It's looking like Big Bird. I like the feet. You know
good.
what's interesting is it looks like he has socks.
Yeah. Yeah.
And there's ribs. There's ribs. Yeah, ribs. No. What's the word I'm looking for?
Not that one.
You know, like his leg has like purple rings around it, like ridges.
Yeah, I'm gonna get to that, but yeah, absolutely they do.
Just interesting.
Yeah, I mean,
What kind of bird was Big Bird?
big? I don't know.
You know, it's funny. I typed in bird instead of Big Bird,
Yeah,
and bird got me a bunch of big birds. So
like
it all worked out in the end.
oh, good. So you got what you needed.
Sure. What type of bird is Big Bird? Oh man.
Some good answers.
No. It's very anticlimactic, honestly.
Oh,
If you were to guess what type of bird Big Bird is,
a baby chick.
what's the first yellow bird you think of?
A canary.
That's it.
Wow. Fail.
Right? Anticlimactic. I'm like, what type of bird is Big Bird? Big Bird is a canary. Oh.
Yeah, that's not what I wanted to
Okay.
hear.
I'll tell you what, he should stay away from coal mines.
Oh my. Yeah.
Oh my, indeed. And space, apparently.
Yeah. Don't go there.
Which he did. He did.
No, he did it right.
So Big Bird and Oscar the Grouch were what do we say? Done by, I don't know, puppeted by
Puppeteered?
the same.
Puppeteered.
The puppeteer for Big Bird and Oscar was the same person.
Oh, cool.
Carol Spinny.
Spinny.
Spinny?
I'll go with Spinny.
I go with Spinny too. Yeah, Big Bird, voiced by Carol Spinney. Species, canary. Muppet canary.
Cool.
First appearance, episode 1. That makes sense.
Yeah, starting off strong.
Yeah, well, I mean, I think like it's probably built a little bit around him.
Yeah, well, I mean, he was kind of the host, right?
Yes, he was definitely the most. Yep, that's it. The most.
Yeah, I think that's fair. So, yeah, so you think that it would have been disastrous if Big Bird went to space? That particular trip. Yeah.
Especially that particular trip. I think that if he went, it would be cool to see him go to space.
Yeah.
It'd be cool to see him in a weightless environment. Like, that would be super neat.
Yeah, it would.
But yes, it would have been a disaster. Like, that's likely the height of popularity of Sesame Street.
Yeah.
Right?
Oh, yeah.
And to have like you said, basically the host, the main bird on Sesame Street.
The biggest bird.
Yeah. Like, if you were the PR person, because they would be.
Yeah, I think I'd
like, and
called
Big
in
Bird's
sick that day. Yeah.
Big Bird's heading to the platform. Like, would you be like, oh, he dodged a bullet, guys? Yeah. Big Bird missed the plane. Like, what would you do?
Yeah.
My goodness. I remember watching that launch at school too.
Yeah, I agree. I remember that as well. It's scary.
Very not cool. Let's get back to the cool part of Big Bird. Are you going to put him in any kind of outfit, or are you just going to...
Oh, well, okay. Before I do any background action, is there any place you want him to be?
Space.
Oh, okay. That changes everything.
No, don't let me change everything. Also, he never made it to space. Why put him there now?
I can do it, though.
No, can you put him in Sesame Street?
No.
Okay, that's fair.
I'm just going to do what I want.
Yeah, that's also probably best.
I'm liking this teal aqua. I want to just use it all night long.
Sure, that's the color of the sky tonight.
It is, yeah. It's how I view space.
Oh, you know why sometimes Big Bird wears a necktie?
I don't. No.
He sometimes wears a necktie if the operator needs to move around by walking.
Oh.
So that they can see out his neck.
Clever.
Yeah, if he's like just hanging out somewhere and not moving, then he doesn't need a necktie. But if he's like walking around and going places, they give him a little tie, which makes sense. He's got to dress up a little bit. A tie, or like they also have him in like a tuxedo bib,
like a cravat.
Yeah, but painted like a tuxedo.
Nice.
Yeah. Big Bird.
He's a good guy.
November 10th, 1969 was his first appearance.
Oh my God. He's been around a while then.
Hey, that makes him older than me.
Much.
Older than you.
Absolutely. Yes.
Less. You're older than me, right?
I don't know.
What?
Maybe. Probably.
You are. You're older than me.
Okay.
You don't look older than me, but you're older than me. By like 3 months.
I'll take it.
April, May, June, July. 3 months. Yeah.
Yeah. Oh, you remember my birthday? It's pretty impressive.
You don't remember your birthday?
Pardon me, I don't remember yours.
Oh, and you know what makes that even worse? Is that mine is a very memorable day.
Oh, it's Canada Day or America Day?
It's America Day.
That's right. I recall that now.
I call it Independence Day.
From your mother?
So does the state. I call it Independence from the womb.
Yeah.
Yeah. What color are you gonna make his beak?
Beak color?
What color is it? Red or something?
No, it's yellow.
Gotta look at.
He just has like a
Oh, it
red.
is.
He has a red mouth.
Oh, red inside of his mouth.
Yeah.
Bee bird. One, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12.
Is that your favorite song? From there?
I really loved that
The
psychedelic
pinball thing? Yeah, yeah.
cartoon. Yeah, it was super cool. Super cool.
What else is did you end up finding like the Tom Selleck show or the Magnum PI on like Netflix or something?
Well, I saw that they had 2 seasons. It seems outrageous to me, but
Well, they bought all the car. They bought the car, so I guess they probably felt they had to use it.
the Ferrar.
Yeah, the Rari.
Magnum PI was on for 8 years back in the day, 80 to 88.
Huh, that's cool. What was his friend that there's a guy that had the chopper, and then there was kind of
TC.
yeah, and then Rick. Rick was annoying.
Rick. Yeah, Rick owned the bar.
I didn't know that was his job, but that makes all the sense.
Yeah, Rick owned the bar that they hung out at, and TC had the chopper business,
The helicopter.
helicopter business, and yeah, they were the best of friends.
Oh gosh, yeah. Did they ever take Higgins to the bar?
Higgins was a bit of a wet blanket.
Well, he was paying for everything.
No, he wasn't.
Yeah.
No, Robin was.
Who's Robin?
Robin was the owner of the house.
I thought Higgins was the owner of the house in the end.
No. Robin was the owner of the house. Robin was a novelist, if I remember correctly.
Jeez.
And was never in the show, but it was his house, and he employed Magnum.
Oh no, in the
whatever reason.
end you found out Higgins was actually the owner.
What?
Yeah. He had lied to him the whole time.
What?
Yeah.
Oh my god, you're destroying my childhood here.
Well, Merry
So
Christmas.
that was the spin at the end. I'm gonna have to look this up.
Yeah. I believe it was.
Yeah.
I mean, correct me if I'm wrong.
No, that does sound exactly like what it would be.
It's like Fantasy Island, only it was Hawaii.
Yes. Let's see. Let me give you a little bit of background here. The premise. So Thomas Sullivan, Magnum III, is a private investigator. He lives in the guest house of a 200-acre, wow, that's huge, beachfront estate called Robin's Nest at the invitation of its owner, Robin Masters, the celebrated unseen character, author of several dozen lurid novels. Ostensively, this is quid pro quo. Magnum services based upon his expertise in security. The pilot and several early episodes suggest that Magnum had done Masters a favor of some kind, possibly when Masters hired him for a case. The voice of Robin Masters heard only in 5 episodes, was provided by Orson Welles.
Oh, wow.
Crazy.
He was a big deal.
Magnum lives a luxurious lifestyle.
Mm-hmm.
The only thorn in his side is the near perfect. The only thorn in the side of his near perfect lifestyle is Jonathan Quayle Higgins III. They like the thirds on these guys.
Yeah.
British Army Regiment Sergeant Major. He is on the surface a stern by the book caretaker. Oh yeah, and he had those 2 dogs,
The
Zeus and
Dobermans.
Apollo.
Yeah.
Yeah. Magnum has free use of the guest house and a Ferrari 308 GTS. A humorous aside, in various episodes, he often bargains with Higgins for use of the estate's amenities, such as tennis courts, wine cellar, and expensive cameras. They say that they're not friends at the start, but they get to be friends as the series goes on, more like an odd couple type pairing.
Mm-hmm.
And then we have TC and Rick. Cast, recurring characters, guest stars, setting, theme music, vehicles, development, production, crossover, media boards. Where's the... Well, maybe I'll have to watch it. There's no indication of the of the ending or plot. They don't spoil any of that for anybody.
Oh, okay.
That's fine.
Sorry.
So one Halloween I went as Magnum PEI.
Ooh.
And I had a Potato Higgins.
That's pretty awesome. Did everyone know who you were?
Yeah, it was pretty obvious. So I can grow a mustache much like Tom Selleck's mustache.
Mm-hmm.
And I had the Detroit Tigers baseball cap, and I had the shirt, and I had I think I had the beige shorts. And then my girlfriend at the time was a redhead, and she went as Anne of Green Gables, and so I went as Magnum PEI, and then I had a potato that I drew up as Higgins.
That's pretty awesome.
Carried him around.
I
Yeah, it
think
was a
that's
pretty
great.
pretty good Halloween costume.
Cool.
The other Halloween costume that I would do as a couple if I ever managed to land a lady friend again would be Hal Johnson and Joanne McLeod.
Oh yeah, body break.
Body break. Yeah, absolutely.
Boom, boom, boom. Yeah.
And back before Hal shaved the mustache off.
Oh yeah, because that was iconic.
That was iconic. It was basically, yeah, that's as good a mustache as Tom Selleck.
Mm-hmm.
If not better.
Yeah, I would have to agree.
Hal Johnson. For those that don't know, Hal Johnson and Joanne McLeod are a duo. Are they married? Are they
I believe
together?
they are. I think they are, yeah.
They had television segments in Canada that were about being active, and they were called Body Break, and it would be things like just skip rope for 20 minutes a day to help your heart, and they'd tell you why that was good.
Yeah.
And they had a neat little theme, and you'd see them all the time.
They were pretty famous.
Pretty famous because they were on TV all the time.
Yeah,
Body
a lot.
Break. It's a pretty good mustache.
Yeah.
He does not look the same without it, I'm telling you.
No. But maybe Joanne made him shave it. Maybe she's like, Hal, that's enough.
Wow. I would be like,
time for a rebrand.
Joanne, that's enough.
That's the door, Joanne. That's the door.
Get. Oh my goodness. They were both international level athletes. So Johnson played baseball and Joanne McLeod was track and field,
Cool.
mostly hurdles. Apparently,
She.
they self-finance the pilot. Crazy.
Wow. That's fun.
The first 65 episodes of their show were funded by participation.
Yeah, that's right.
Yeah, that's right.
I recall that.
I'm trying to see if they're married.
I thought they were, but maybe not. I thought they were at least a
I didn't think
couple.
they were together. I don't know. Maybe I don't know why I assumed that they weren't. Hal and Joanne met in a gym. Yeah, and started to date. They married in 1999.
Oh, cool. Congratulations.
Yes, congratulations, Hal Johnson and Joanne McLeod.
Give your body a break.
Yeah, buddy break.
Have a Kit Kat.
Give me a break. Give me a break. Break me off a piece of that Kit Kat bar.
Thanks,
Right?
Shane. Yeah, I think that's exactly what I'm thinking.
Oh man, one week, not this week. I like how I'm like planning future weeks instead of just talking about it now.
Yeah.
we should go through some. We're talking about earworms, but we should definitely down the road, not today, obviously.
Mhm.
Down the road, go through some jingles as well. There's some classic jingles.
Oh yeah. What's your top that's coming to mind? Obviously, you have something.
Well, there was that. Give me a
Yep.
break.
Yep.
Break me up a piece to that.
Kit Kat
Kit
bar.
Kat
Mhm.
bar. Do you remember the Folgers one?
Folgers in your cup?
Yeah.
Yeah, vaguely. I wasn't a Folgers fan.
No, but that was one of those commercials. It's just like you can get away from.
It's true.
And then there's the Seinfeld ripoff of By Menon.
Oh,
Costanza.
Costanza.
This is pretty good. Pretty good. All right, can we do two things at one time?
Probably. What are you thinking?
I think we've got more than enough for a celebrity net worth.
Oh wow, great. Yeah. I didn't know if you needed me to stop painting. That's why I was like, "What do you need?"
No, sir. Let's do it. All right, who are we thinking? We got a lot here.
Oof.
We got a lot. I'm definitely gonna throw Tom Selleck into the mix.
Well, I mean, you've talked about it all night. Is
What's not to talk
Betty in this? Or
Yeah, let's do Tom Selleck, Betty White.
Okay. You want
Now,
3 or 4?
let's do
3?
at least 3.
Okay.
It would be interesting to see what Vanilla Ice is at.
Oh yeah, yeah, I like that.
And then do we want to do the opposite? Oh, we did Billy Ray before, I think. Let's not do Billy Ray.
Okay. What about Higgins? Or we could do, well, Jim Henson's kind of passed.
Yeah, and I don't know if Higgins is still alive either.
Fair.
What about Hal Johnson and Joanne McLeod?
Love it.
Okay, sweet. All right, so first up on the chopping block, we're gonna go. What do we want? Who do you want to do first?
Have we seen the new graphic?
Yeah, I put it up.
Oh, okay. I'm sorry. I've been so immersed in my Big Bird that I missed it.
I'll put it up again.
Please.
But this time we gotta wait till the song's over before we start it back up. Here we go. This is what it looks like, Doug. Boom.
You know, that really just makes me wish I was a celebrity.
And now we guess their net worth. I do have to say one thing about that music, though. Just quickly, and give credit to audionautics.com, because the guy that runs that site gives out royalty-free music for everybody.
Yeah.
All you have to do is give him credit. So that's us giving him credit.
Perfect.
And honestly, there's like a million tracks there.
Sweet.
So as a creator, it's a good resource. Just throwing that out there.
Good to know.
Okay.
Thank you for that, Shane.
Back to business. Who's first? You want to do the lesser known Canadians first?
Who's? Oh, okay, sure. Will that keep people's attention? I don't know.
I don't think we really have to worry about that too much.
Okay. So yeah, let's do Hal and Joanne.
I'm gonna say it's over 1 million. I'm gonna say it's 1.7 million.
Huh.
This is even if we can find the answer.
I'm gonna guess it's fair. Joanne and Hal are worth. Yeah, it's easy to be worth 1.5 million. They own a house in Toronto.
They're in Oakville.
Oh, even worse. So, oh yeah, they're probably worth like 6 million.
Okay, I said 1.7. Now I'm second guessing here. Wow, 800,000.
What? Combined?
I knew this was going to be difficult to actually find, though. That's the only number I can find.
Wow. Okay.
Let me just check Joanne on her own. That was Hal's net worth, 800,000.
Oh, okay. Well, that's pretty good for by themselves.
Here we go. Oh no, that's different. 1.3 million? No, 800,000. Where am I getting this 1.3 from? Well, we can pretty much double it, right?
Yeah.
Let's just double it, and say it's exactly what I said, 1.6. I said 1.7.
Okay.
Pretty close.
Sorry I was so off.
No need to apologize. This game is not about sorries.
That's fair. That's fair.
Okay, let's do your actual first pick with Tom Selleck. I think this is going to be a bit of a different story.
Yeah.
I think this one's going to be a little bit more fun. So obviously big things that he did. 3 Men and a Baby, Magnum PI was massive and ran for 8 years, which is pretty crazy. He did 1,000 movies. He did guest spots on Friends.
Yep.
Yeah, he did so many movies, like more than you think he did. And some real bad ones too. From the look of these things here. But
all right.
So what are you thinking? That mustache alone's got to be worth 3 million.
I'm gonna say he's worth like 65 million.
Interesting. I was gonna say 56. So it's like literally the flip of yours.
Yeah, let's do it.
65, 56. Tom Selleck. Net worth. Tom, that's the right one. Okay. 45 million.
Okay, cool. You're close. Good job.
You were close as well. It seems a little bit low to me.
Yeah, but maybe he spent it all.
That's true. Maybe he lived a good life.
Yeah.
There's this picture with his shirt off, and he lived a good life.
Is it like a recent photo?
No, it's from the 70s, and he's
okay.
holding his shirt open, wearing these jeans. It's like, oh my goodness, is this his wife?
I have no idea who he's married to.
Lee. Yeah, I don't know either. There's some weird looking ladies on his arm, though.
Well, when you're that famous. And what do we know what he had to do?
Jacqueline Ray?
Oh, yeah.
I don't know who that is. Is she famous?
I'm not. That's the first I'm hearing ever.
Yep. American actor. Couple movies. Nothing anybody's ever heard of. Okay. So it's 45 million. We've got two more, right? We've got Betty White and Ice Baby himself, Rob Van Winkle.
Yeah.
Who shall we?
Let's start with Rob.
Let's see, Rob. Yeah, we'll save the headliner for the headliner.
I think so. I think ending with him would be a big disappointment.
Okay, Robert Matthew Van Winkle, known professionally as Vanilla Ice, is an American rapper, actor, and television host. He is 53 years old.
I always forget how old everyone is.
Yeah, really. He was in Cool as Ice. That was his movie.
Yeah. Where he played Vanilla Ice.
Exactly. He had a long-running television show called The Vanilla Ice Project. It ran for 9 years.
Really? I've never heard of it.
He also did a crap ton of bad reality TV.
Yeah.
Like Vanilla Ice Goes Amish.
Oh. How'd that end up for him?
Since 2013. Does that mean it's still on?
Wow.
No, it can't be.
So he still has fans.
This is a DIY project. Yeah, 2013 to what? There's only 2 seasons, though.
That he went Amish?
Yeah, that's what it seems like.
Okay.
Yeah, he was in a bunch of recent movies, too, like that new Adam Sandler movie.
Okay. Does he play himself or is like
Netflix? I don't know. I don't remember seeing the movie.
Right.
He was in Sharknado 3.
Oh.
Come on. This is an interesting thing because you know that he blew Ice Baby money, right?
Right.
But he has been in so much stuff since then. Just really whoring out his fame like crazy.
Well, what else can he do?
I don't think much.
Mm-hmm.
It's interesting. What is this Vanilla Ice project? It's been on forever. Oh. He's a contractor, and rapper.
Oh, I think I have seen a weird snippet of this. Now that you mention it.
Yeah. So he's flipping houses?
Or doing construction or something like that. Maybe, yeah.
Yeah. Interesting. Okay. Well, oof. All right. So I'll go first this time.
Okay.
This is a really tough one.
Yeah, I agree.
Even with everything that he's done since then. Oh man. I'm gonna say 13 million.
Okay.
I mean,
I don't know. It's challenging, isn't it? He's a challenging
it
man.
is. It is. It's very difficult to figure out.
I'm going to say he's worth 27 million.
Okay. It's interesting. Anybody else? Anybody out there want to
Bueller?
garner a guess at this one? Oh my goodness. Okay, so I said 13. You said 27.
Correct.
I really thought one of us was going to go like 3, and I thought it was going to be me.
And now look
I
at
added 10 to it. Now look at me. I gave him 13 million. I'm actually on the wrong site here. I have to double check this value. Okay. It's 12 million.
You should have stuck with the original.
I did. Oh, the original site?
No, your original number. You said 13?
Yeah, 13.
Oh, I'm sorry.
That's pretty good.
That's very good.
The first thing that I thought it was, there's another site called moneyinc.com that has his updated net worth for 2020 at 18 million.
Okay.
Which is more towards your number.
Yeah.
And then Wealthy Gorilla has it at 10 million. This is exactly why we use a single source.
Yeah, because how would you know?
It's all over the map. He's apparently making 800K a year.
That's good.
That is great. I could stand to make that.
Mm-hmm. But depends what he spends.
Well, you know what? If you've got a net worth of 12 million or 18 million or 10 million, whichever site you go to that tells you what your net worth is, you know, you can afford to spend a little bit.
Yeah.
All right, let's go to the headliner. Betty White.
Is she like titanium white?
She is like titanium white. Betty Marion White Ludden is an American actress and comedian. Television career spanning over 80 years, which is incredible.
Mm-hmm.
White has worked longer in that medium than anyone else in television industry. She was born January 17th, 1922. She is 99 years old.
Wow. You think she'll hit 100?
I certainly hope so. I hope she lives to be 130. I hope she lives to be the oldest woman in the world.
Yeah.
I think that would be fantastic. Obviously, Golden Girls, Mary Tyler Moore, The Betty White Show, those are the big old ones. And then, you know, mid 80s, Mama's Family, a ton of appearances on a lot of the sketch shows. And then since then, thousands of movies, guests, cameo appearances on pretty much every show ever.
And then she did like Hot in Cleveland or whatever.
Just a real gem. What's Hot in Cleveland?
It was on for quite a few years. It had like some other ladies that used to be popular on.
Oh yeah, Hot in Cleveland. 5 years.
Yeah.
Oh, that's so funny. When three best friends from LA discover that they are still considered desirable in Cleveland, they decide to stay. It's like not hot in LA, but you know what? We're still hot in Cleveland.
I didn't realize that was the premise of the show, actually.
That's the premise of the show. That's pretty good. I don't know if the show's any good. I have not seen it.
No, me either.
So I think she's got some money.
Yeah.
Even assuming rudimentary abilities to invest the Golden Girls' money.
Yeah.
And notwithstanding her love of work and working.
Yeah. I mean, like, I think she would just get paid a lot of money just to be on anything. Like even those Snicker commercials, I'm sure she did well.
Absolutely. All right, what are you thinking? I'm gonna let you go first. I have a number in my head, but I'm gonna let you go first.
I'm gonna say 107 million.
Okay, I'm gonna say 156 million.
Oh wow. Okay.
I was debating going up to 200, but let's see. Feel free to pipe in chat. There's a couple people in chat, but they're mostly quiet, which is, there's nothing wrong with that.
No, thanks, chat. But jump in.
Well. It's half of what I said.
Really? Oh, so it's closer to what I said.
It's very much closer to what you said. It's 75 million.
Really? I'm a little surprised at that. But I guess she probably never got paid back in the day that much.
I know, but that's sad, right?
Yeah. And that she stuck with it.
Still, 75 million is nothing to shake a stick at. But it just seems like she should have more money.
Yeah, like she should have $1 million at least for every year she's been alive.
Yeah, so she'd have 100 million.
Yeah. Maybe we need to do a GoFundMe for Betty so she can get her.
This is unfair. All right, well, that was Celebrate Net Worth. Thanks for playing.
Oh my God, thanks for hosting.
Hey, I'm very happy to do so. I do enjoy that game.
It's a good game.
That's a good game. All started with Tom Selleck's mustache.
Well, how many stories can say that?
Oh, not very many. Also, I might have messed up the day. Tom Selleck's birthday is tomorrow.
Oh.
Yeah. Whoops.
That's a tomorrow problem.
That's a tomorrow problem. We're not on tomorrow. We had to get it to fit it in this time.
Yeah, it was a big deal for you to talk about Tom, so you took advantage of the time you have.
That's right. Today's birthday is Elijah Wood.
Oh, yeah. Couldn't care less.
He's a very weird looking dude.
Yeah. Actually, I liked him. I'm being a shit because I actually... There was a show on Netflix, and I quite liked him in it. Gosh, it was a really funny British show.
With the dog?
Dirk Ziegler or whatever? Or
Dirk Gently's Holistic Detective Agency?
That's the one.
Yeah, that show was great. Very surreal. So that's based off a Douglas Adams book.
Mm-hmm, yeah.
And Douglas Adams wrote Hitchhiker's Guide to the Galaxy.
Right.
That whole trilogy that is 4 books. So Dirk Gently's Holistic Detective Agency was one of his other books that was not as well received or well known, but absolutely a fantastic read. And if you watch that show, it's so like everybody's on acid or something. Like it's so surreal.
Yeah, I liked it. I thought it was pretty clever. Kept my attention anyway.
Yeah, Elijah Wood was also in the other one that I was thinking of was it's more a sitcom, so it's less crazy the way that Dirk Gently's was, but he has gone mad and thinks that his neighbor's dog that he takes care of is a person in a dog suit.
Oh yes.
So the dog talks to him and like he's slowly going madder and madder.
Yeah, I have seen that actually.
Wilfred is what it's called. Wilfred.
That's right. Yeah.
And that is actually a remake of an Australian television series.
Correct. Yeah.
And the dog in it is the same guy that played in the Australian series.
Oh, really? Cool.
Yeah. Very good show too.
I'm not over the moon about my big bird.
Not over the bird about your big moon?
No, not. But it was fun
Okay.
to play around. I don't like his face. It's like he melted. It probably is when you wear that suit, I would imagine. Well, you just stay right there and don't come any closer. Yeah. Yeah. No, no, it's good. No one should see it. It's true. Yeah. Well, whatever. Oh my God, do you ever? Thank you. Thank you. What's happening now? Okay. I was thinking, like there was a big meme movement this week, past week. Did the Bernie Sanders? Yeah. He is really cute, isn't he? So I was thinking about doing like a little Bernie. Yeah. It was kind of on, but no, not really. Did you? Yeah. Right. Not feeling it. Yep, that's fair. Yeah. Amazing. So where was your favorite place that you saw Bernie on the memes? Oh yeah, yeah. Oh yeah. I was down at the cottage, and when it was kind of taking off, and then like the next day, I was like, oh. So it had snowed quite a bit. It was quite a beautiful morning, so I took a picture, and then but I didn't realize on Instagram it was already a GIF. I actually downloaded it from the web and then photoshopped it in like properly as opposed to just adding it. So then I was like, oh, I could have done this easier, but I was actually happier with how mine turned out because it actually looked like he was sitting in the snow. Yeah. I think it was Meals on Wheels in Vermont, maybe? Yeah, it's really cool. No, I saw. You ever see the movie Totoro? Whoa. I don't know. I just got like a dingle in my ears. Thought maybe you're. Yeah. They the they did a scene where but they drew him in the style of the movie, so it was actually really good. That's fine. You find what you need. Ah! Oh my god, that's amazing! That is so good. That's beautiful. I love that.
Yeah, there were some good ones. A lot of it's like he's in every famous scene anywhere.
Yes, exactly.
Like somebody's explanation was like Bernie Sanders dressed up like this isn't the only thing he's got to do today. It's like, I got to go buy Joe's thing. I'm gonna go buy Joe's thing for a minute or two.
I like that if people were just like, he just looks like he's like, why couldn't this just been an email?
That's pretty good.
It's true. He does have
That's pretty good.
that vibe about it.
Oh, the other one that I found really funny was he was arm barring somebody.
Oh yeah.
Like they put him in the UFC cage and he had somebody in an arm bar.
Yeah.
Oh my god, that was pretty good. Oh, I'm gonna pull up there. There was a oatmeal.
Oatmeal crisp.
There's let me see if I can find this comic. Yeah, this is the one. So remember the Pence fly thing that was going around after the debate?
Yep.
Do you know the oatmeal? It's a online comic. I'm sure you do. It's even if you don't like if the name isn't ringing a bell, you probably have seen some of his comics before.
Okay.
So after that fly thing, he put up a comic which was like a guy sitting at a computer. He opens the computer and then a bunch of flies are flying out because there's so many memes of it.
Right.
And so this is the same deal. That's better. What have I done?
I don't know what's going on. Can't see.
I'm having trouble. Oh, I've somehow made this massive. Oh, what is? Hello. Anyway, that's the comic. It's basically a bunch of
Oh,
Guy
yeah,
sitting
yeah,
at a
yeah.
computer, he opens the computer and a bunch of Bernie Sanders memes comes flying out at his head, which is kind of what it felt like the next day, you
It
know?
did. You're right. Yeah.
Oh, it's coming together, man. You draw so quick. This is the thing I can't get over. It's like when you meet somebody who's good at the stuff they do, and then they just do it. Like it makes it look like it's no effort at all.
Mm. It's taking a little time to get there.
Where are you setting them up at?
Oh, I can't say yet.
Okay.
I don't want to say
I can
yet.
keep
You
I can keep my mouth shut.
You can keep a secret. I think I'm putting Bernie the one, like, people put Bernie everywhere, right? Everywhere.
Mhm.
The one place they didn't put him, the Oval Office.
Oh, is that where you're putting him?
Yeah.
That's where he should be.
Yeah. Bernie.
He takes no shit, you know?
I don't think he gives many
one of
either.
No. Probably takes a couple.
Oh, he's an elderly man. Of course he does.
Yeah, how old is Bernie?
Old. They're all old.
I know, it's interesting, right? Like, we got some young fellas in there.
Yeah.
Oh my God, he's almost 80. He's 79 years old.
Well, how old's Biden?
78 years old.
Okay, well, there you go.
How old's Trump?
78 years old. I don't know.
74 years old.
Oh. A pup.
So he goes, I wonder what Trump thinks about that. Oh, just check. Oh, never mind. Oh, wow. Interesting. Jimmy Howard retired.
Who's that?
Jimmy Howard, the goaltender for the Detroit Red Wings.
Oh, that fella. Sorry, I thought we were still talking about Washington.
Yeah, we could have.
yeah.
I just saw that news scroll across my screen.
Oh, yeah.
Said it
No.
out loud.
Yeah, he did, and Rutherford stepped down.
Oh,
All right, I don't know if you can. Maybe I'll zoom this right in.
hey, here, let me get a closer. Yeah, I'll get the other camera on there.
Boom, Bernie, boom. Whoa. Hands down, hands down. Thank you, Shane.
Hands down. I think we'll call it here for today.
Yeah.
It's always lovely being here on a Thursday with you.
It is, for sure. And this episode was brought to you by Mean Mugs. This one
Mean
says...
Mugs.
Yeah, so Mean Mugs is a series of little mugs I made because friends of mine are saying like how people have said mean things to them over the years, and they're just always so ridiculous. Like, they don't even make sense. They're just so outrageous. And my friend Jessie was in Australia. She was walking down the road, and these guys drove by in a pickup truck and yelled at her that, "You're so ugly, my dog wouldn't even date you." Which makes no sense.
It's not very good, I'll tell you that. As an insult, it's pretty poor.
It's weak. Yeah.
Weak. That's it.
Yeah.
Weak. That's the
Yeah.
one I was looking for.
Yeah. But, so yeah. I like that one, though. Makes me laugh inside.
Put them on mugs. That's what I'm saying. If you got some mean things that people have said to you, send them
Oh.
to Doug.
I'll put it on a mug. Hands
He'll
down.
put it on a mug.
Yep.
All right, everybody. Have a great night. Thanks so much for hanging out.
Yep. Thanks
Love
for
you
hanging
good.
in
Love
the
you
studio.
well.
All right. Take care. Bye-bye.
Bye.